Hi Rishi, welcome to Bollywood Live.
Thank you so very much, Imran, for having me.
All right, let's talk about the Mawsam first of all. Are you in Mumbai right now?
Yes, I'm in Bombay right now. Yeah,
It's very
and it's late.
mad. Yeah. Okay, so talking about
It's
the
late.
good things happening right now, the I saw the trailer. All right, it's really amazing. I've seen in Avatar that I've never seen you in before. All right, or whatever Avatar we saw you in the films, it was totally different from it. I like the trailer. All right, tell me how's the response been so far from your end? How are people receiving it? Because it's already streaming online, right?
Yes, I mean, it started streaming yesterday, and yesterday we had the world digital premiere for our film, Virgin Bhanupriya. So then, yeah, I mean, when I was offered the film, it was supposed to be a theatrical release, but now, it has released on Z5 Premium. And I'm very happy about it because, the reach which the OTT platforms have is kind of I mean is limitless. So I mean, because the fact that more than 200 plus, it makes me really happy. Z5 is in Africa, in US, Canada, Middle East, UAE, or Afghanistan. So I mean, that's what really makes it super special, and I'm very, very, very happy. And also, I mean, I've got great response from people from the Bollywood or whosoever has seen the film. I do know that the entire look of my in the film is of very chashmish, cute, pretty looking girl,
Right.
unlike my other films. And I'm really happy that people actually believing, and they loved Bhanupriya. That's a huge, I think, it really matters to me. Thank you.
All right. So talking about that, look, yeah, you are right that those geeky glasses are looking really cute on you. So that we can appreciate, and people have been talking about it. So I read few articles as well. But let's talk about the title of the particular film. All right. So what the first time when you were presented with the title, what was going in your mind at that time, and what did you interpret with that title? What was that?
Actually, when I was offered the film, there was no such title. It was,
Okay.
always an untitled film when I was working on it. But the fact that, I really loved the relationship which Bhanupriya shared with her parents. I think it was a very beautiful relationship, and I really liked her thought process because Bhanupriya is a very innocent and a very down to earth and conservative girl who believes in true love, and all she wants in her life is, true love in her life, and she wants to fall in love. Also, her parents are kind of separated,
Mhm.
and but still she wants her parents to be together. So I really, I kind of I loved this. I loved the relationship which Bhanupriya shares with her parents, and that's what made me. And I love the story. So that's what made me sign the film, and I think it's a brilliant subject because it's going to be happening for the very first time where the female desire will take center
Correct.
stage. And so many other films of my colleagues, be Aishwan Khurana's Vicky Donor where he played sperm donor, or Dam Laga Ke Haisha, which the film was about body shaming, and the other film, Shumangal Zada Savdhan, again about same-sex marriage. Akshay Kumar Sir's as well, Padman, which was again about periods. So all of these films were based on very sensitive topics, but at the same time, they all were family films. And even if you watch Virgin Bhanupriya's trailer, you'll get to know that it is actually a very family-oriented,
Correct.
film filled with lots of fun and laughter. There's no vulgarness, and there's no, a moment where you'll feel uncomfortable. It is a completely, a perfect weekend watch and a family film. And the
All right.
director, I'd like to thank director because the kind of way he shot the film
Mhm.
with a lot of sophistication. So yeah, the film is made with a lot of sophistication.
Talking about the story and the message that the film is trying to give right now, right? So so there are certain words in our society still considered to be taboo, and one of the word is virgin. It's used to insult people or to shame someone, right? So to make a movie around this topic, was it a motive to create a dialogue or create awareness around this thing? Was that the motive behind the movie?
Not at all. I think that I do understand that it's a very sensitive topic, and virgin is highly stigmatized in a nation like ours, and people. There's also this huge survey which was done, and adult virgins feel that it is less of a social blessing and more of a social curse. I see. what we really want to show out there and what we really want to present out there is that virginity is circumstantial, and this is not something which, which can be forced you to do something which makes you really uncomfortable, and you should not fall into the societal pressure or a pressure from your friends to be, to just go for it and go for something which is very uncomfortable for your body. I think it is a personal decision and it is a personal choice, and that's what we are trying to say in the film. Like, if you see the film, though she's a very conservative girl, but at the same time, her mother in the film and her best friend kind of acts as a catalyst in Bhanupriya's life. Ki mom is like कि भानु लड़का होना चाहिए तो एकदम heroic type होना चाहिए. Best friend is like कि अरे तू तो वर्जिन की वर्जिन ही रहेगी, तू तो वर्जिन ही मरेगी. So things like that is happening. So I just want to say that. But the sad part is that Bhanupriya falls for it, and she kinds of try to become desperate in order to prove all the astrologers wrong. And because there is this one moment in the film where astrologers and tarot card readers, they come
I've seen that in
to her
trailer,
house.
right?
Yeah, they tell her father that कि आपकी बेटी की कुंडली में तो योनि त्रुटि योग है, तो उसका कभी मिलन नहीं हो पाएगा या उसकी कभी शादी नहीं हो पाएगी. So somewhere down the line she wants to prove all of them wrong, and that's the reason it kind of forces her to take that decision to go for it and to do something which makes her feel uncomfortable. And I think the another important message, which according to me, like if we go in the past, India is known as land of contrast. India is a land of Kama Sutra. Wherever, I was born in Haridwar, which is city of temples and land of gods, Uttarakhand. Even if you go to the temples, you can see a lot of erotic, naked sculptures
Correct.
of God when you enter temples. So, right, even if we talk about Mahabharata or any, mythological book, there were so many Maharajas, and all the characters in Mahabharata, they are openly talking about premarital sex and virginity. At
Right.
that time, they really had an open mindset. But due to the British colonization in India, somewhere down the line, they became, people, and it kind of impacted their brains, and it made it, British colonization made Indians
Mhm.
very double standard in terms of
Yeah.
term virginity. And then if you talk about the modern era, still it is, I would say it's very interesting to know that people in modern era, they are kind of very conservative. Their approach is very conservative when it comes to virginity.
Right.
um, you can see so many matrimonial ads where the first title states that the girl needs to be, the bride should be sought after virgin. There are so many surgical
I
procedures where the
seriously
female
that
and
happens.
the women. Yeah, exactly. In matrimonial ads, just open the matrimonial ads, and you'll just see that the girl has to be sought after virgin. It is completely clearly mentioned. And in like in modern India, the girl's purity or the girl's moral values are equivalent to her virginity. So that is the kind of that is how they measure girls' purity or her moral values, and how she is, she has if she has a good character or not. So many rural areas, so many females, they have to go through so many surgical procedures to be pure in front of their spouses, or to be pure in front of their families, or in front of the society. So I think, yeah, that's the thing. And that's what is kind of a sad part, because I really hope with this film, we are trying to break the stereotypes, and we are trying to prove that female desires, as I told you, that in this film, female desires will take center stage. I could easily, I mean, a lot of people will, always, I mean, all the other films were through a man's perspective.
Mhm.
But this film, that too about a sensitive topic like virginity, is through a female's perspective.
Mm.
So that's what makes this film super special.
All right. Talking about this stereotypical notion of a society as well, recently something happened that Fair and Lovely changed its name to Glow and Lovely, and now this defines the stereotypical notion of beauty standard that we are following in our society. All right. So what do you have to say about that? Does a fair is better? Do you believe that fairer is better?
No, not at all. I think all these terms, like as I said, girls' moral values or their
Mm.
purity is based on virginity. I think that's really a sad mindset, and people really need to have open mindset kind of approach
Right.
towards girls and they should respect them, and this is not the way that how you should, because even if you talk about, we never ask a guy if he's virgin or not, so how can you just, like, kind of test females if if she's virgin or not. And at the same time, I am someone who kind of embraces all the skin colors, and I whatever step was taken by this brand which you're mentioning, I think it's really commendable. It's a great step.
Cool. So let's talk about the OTT as a platform right now. How brave is OTT as a platform for you right now, and what do you think are the perks of it? Apart from it's getting releases worldwide and everything, what are the small things that you look forward when your movie is getting released on OTT platform, or what are the perks I can say? And using a female as a protagonist, and the movie is revolving around that. So how brave it is according to you now?
I can't tell you, the movie got released and I'm so busy. All of you guys, I'm so busy because of all you guys that I haven't seen my own film. I
All
have
right.
to, after you with you, I'm going to watch my film. I saw the film a long time back, but I haven't seen it. So I'll be watching it. But then, as you said, sorry, you asked me about.
Yeah, I'm asking OTT as a platform and how brave it is according to you right now.
See, as an actor, it's very important to be flexible. And also, we know that what we are going through right now, we're going through a pandemic, which is COVID-19, and it is something which is very serious. No matter how big a film is or whatsoever, but I think OTT, in a way, is very safe for the well-being and for the health of all our fans and loved ones who are going to watch the film. And so I think OTT is the best platform right now, because theaters are closed, and I really don't see. I really don't know when it will be opening or when a movie will release in the theater.
All right, fair enough. Okay, last few questions and I'll let you go then. All right, these are some quick questions that I'm going to ask you. It revolves around the lockdown. So tell me, since we are locked in at home right now, have you discovered any hidden talent, right, that you can do this also beside acting and doing this?
That hidden talent.
Yeah, while sitting at home, yeah, I can do this also. We get the thought.
Actually, oh my god, hidden talent. Like what? For example?
For example, I'm just sitting, yeah, I can be good at this as well. Just to hypothetically, you can say.
Good in business.
Okay. All right. Okay. If you had to choose a lockdown partner, if you had a choice to choose a lockdown partner, and it has to be a celeb, who would you choose? Again, a hypothetical question, and why?
I'm just so happy with my family, so I don't need a celeb. But if I have to choose, I would choose Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah,
Okay, great choice. Good choice. All right.
so
Okay,
like I
last
learn a
question.
lot.
All right, last question. What shows are you currently binge watching, and you recommend your fans to go ahead and watch that as well?
I only recommend Virgin Bhanupriya right now.
That's a very good. That's a very good way to promote it. But thank you so much for chatting with me, Urwashi. Best of luck for the movie. Yeah, it looks amazing. I'm
So
gonna go
much.
ahead and watch it today. All right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank
Bye.
you.